The jets.
The jets. For me, I don't see anything wrong with it.
The response is that it's at no cost to the state.
It has no cost anyway. So why are we crying as a nation? Or I'm sure it's the MPP who is doing this. What is their problem? We had a presidential jet that the old man said then it was not usable. He couldn't sit in it. He needed a shower to take Sewa Broni and co. Fly.
What is she talking about? She wants to go that way.
No, I will go that way because it was a flight that he refused to use.
Call her to order. Otherwise,
no, because they've made me angry. Seriously.
No,
this one they can go and post.
Don't let don't let the heat of the moment and you having a pent-up feeling about the comment on social media.
How many times did the president use our private jets?
Please. So relax it.
Did the former president use the private
the mentioning
jets?
of names
Did the former president Nanadu use the private jet, the presidential jet? Did he use it? How many times did he use it?
Okay.
And for whatever reason, did he not use it? So why are they forcing someone to use it? How many hidden cameras have we discovered in the Flagstaff house?
How many?
67.
Over 67 and counting. So it means that more can be discovered, or more may be discovered. We don't know what is happening there. So do we know the condition of that flight? If the former president refused to use it, why is it that they want the current president to use it? Is there an agenda? Is there any hidden thing that Nitiwul is not telling us? Why didn't he force his president, then, the former president, then to use it?
As far as I know, Nitiwul says the jet is okay, so it can be.
It's okay. Why didn't he tell the former president that the jet was okay? So he should use it. You don't understand. You should understand me, Roland. The jet was okay. And it's okay now. But the former president didn't use it. But you want the current president to use it. For whatever reason, the former president refused to use that jet. We are not using it for now. At least we should make sure that anywhere the president will sit, anywhere he will sleep, anywhere he will stand and do anything officially for the nation, and even as a private citizen, we have to be sure that he's secured. His security is not under threat and anything. If over 60 hidden cameras can be found in the is it Jubilee House or Flagstaff House, then we should know that a lot of things are going on that we can't be sure of. And if by God's grace his own brother has a private jet, his own brother, blood related, this is not.
But he's in public office, so the time that his own brother was when he was.
So he should go and sit in that office with cameras hidden.
So the official response is that there's an assessment ongoing.
Of course.
So until
everything is set that we are okay, that the president can use the jet, he can go to his office, wherever he's supposed to go.
But he's still operating from his personal office, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wherever he can sit to be sure that our security as a nation is not compromised, then we can now go back. Because I don't know why Nitiwul is crying over this. All of a sudden, a president for 8 years or for 4 years decided not to use a jet. Then somebody comes into office within a month, you are forcing him. He should tell us what he's hiding or what he knows that we don't know as Ghanaians. Then we can also tell our presidents, this is what they are saying. We are not using it, so we are sure.
Okay.
If possible, for whatever reason they refuse to use it, then they should get a new one. Okay. But the man is not even complaining. He's not asking the state because he knows where the economy is now. We are in a place that we can't even afford to be buying things for personal use and all that. Though he's in public office, he had decided to use his own personal things. If my brother has a car and I'm using it, today I came with a cousin's car to this place. Is it wrong? The most important thing is I get to wherever I'm going and I get back. Is that not it?
All right.
But why are we doing this to ourselves as a people? It's like this micro minority, whatever. They always want to be heard. They always want to make noise. Especially these new wannabes in parliament. When I see them behind the camera making all those press conferences, I say, for what? They want to be heard? Or they want to be seen that they are also in parliament and all? They are people.
It's their right.
What kind of rights? Were we not in this country when they decided not to see evil? When they decided not to hear evil?
An assembly is enshrined.
Now micro minority can hear.
In
they
the
can
1992
see
Constitution
in this country. For us, We will not chase anybody from this country. We're here when Manasseh Azuri ran out of this country because of his life. So this time around, we have decided we won't do it. So they can speak. But they should make sure that whatever they are saying is for the good of this nation, not that they want to be heard. Who will even accept the fact that you refuse to sit in this chair, you want me to sit? Was the president not carrying his chair around? Did anybody stop him? Now, when he was going for inauguration, I was surprised he didn't take his chair. So what happened?
That's another thing,
Ellen,
discussion.
Yeah. What's your response to this? Because the Dominic Nitugu says, oh, you can use it. They also say they are just 16 days in office. An assessment is being undertaken. And so if a jet is available from the assets of the brother, why not use it?
In his statement yesterday, Honorable Dominic Nitugu also said that the presidential jet went for servicing in France, and in the last 8 months of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's term, he used that jet. He also did mention that His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo never used any private jet in his internal trips around Ghana, just like His Excellency John Mahama is using. But then I also believe that the NDC also has a right to go for the jet to go for evaluation before the president uses it. So the question should be the timelines. When is the presidential jet going to be ready? And when would he start using it? Because according to the immediate past defense minister, the jet is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, on the issue of the president using his brother's what do we call it? His brother's jet. And the fact that the NDC is now telling us that it is at no cost to the state. Isn't that what Mr. Felix Ufusukwache said? That it is no cost to the state. Let me just remind all of us and Ghanaians that if it's at no cost to the state, then it means it is a gift and it is a grant. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is President of Ghana. And according to our laws, when a public official, and he is a public official number one, is granted or given a gift or a grant, it should be declared in the budget of the agency. So we are expecting that when the budget is read, the office of the president, is that the agency, Office of Government Machinery, will disclose the cost of the gifts. So in this case, the gifts of the presidential jet by his brother, they should disclose it, because that's what our law says. That when you're a public official, especially a public official at this stature, and you are given gifts, it doesn't matter whether it is your blood brother, whether it is your sister, it is your mother, it is your child. It is a gift. They said that the people of Ghana are supposed to bear the cost of His Excellency's travels. Now you are telling us that it is at no cost to us. So we assume that it is a gift. His brother, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, is gifting him. Before he became president, that was a family arrangement. But immediately he became president, he now works for us. And so if somebody is gifting our president the gift of a presidential jet to use, the cost should be put into the Office of Government Machinery. Secondly, the last time that a gift was given to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in his term, it turned out to be a Ford exhibition car. We realized that it was gifted on the basis of a road that was being controlled. What the name of the gentleman was Kanuzwe or something, and he gifted His Excellency a car. He gifted government a car, and it was in relation to a contract that he had received. So we are also asking, are we sure that these gifts that his brother is gifting him, it is not in lieu of certain contracts that he can enjoy? And those are things that we should. I'm not being here. I'm just asking. Those are things that we should ask our president, because you cannot come and tell me that we are supposed to take care of you. You have been president before. When you were president, we were taking care of you. You went on travels on our budget, on our money. Now all of a sudden there's a problem with the presidential jet, as you are saying. So you have to get it evaluated before you use it. And your brother is gifting you his private jet to move around. According to our laws, you should declare your gifts. Declare the gifts. How much did it cost us? And what other connotations might come behind it? Maybe your brother is doing it for what? Humanitarian, he's your brother, so he wants to do it. But you still have to declare.
But that's the official response.
And that is why I'm saying that it doesn't matter what the official response is.
Just purely based on.
The last time we checked, somebody gifted him a car, and it turned out to be a contract. The last time he was in power, just a few days before he left office, if you have remember when I'm talking about John Dramani Mahama, government number 1. That was when the bauxite concessions were given to his brother. So we have to ask a few questions. This gift, this grant that his brother is giving him, does it come with any strings attached? Or it is...
And that's why he should declare it.
That's why he should declare it. But you just cannot come and tell us that because it is his brother, it is at no cost to the state. Mr. Mahama is not a private citizen.
Right.
He's the president of Ghana. We are supposed to pay for his travel. So if his brother is helping out, he should let us know how much it will cost.
Roland.
Madam Rowe.
I think that there's nothing wrong with the president using his brother's.
If he had been an Akufo-Addo, whose brother had given him a jet, he would not have had years in this country. But because it's John Mahama,
it is at no cost to the state. And for security reasons, it is good.
Because he's been in office just 16 days.
Yes.
And doing evaluation of the country.
Exactly.
Okay.
Meanwhile, that jet has to go for servicing and all the other things before his security advisors will then tell him that it's okay to use the jets. For Nitinwo to say our president never used 8 months out of 8 years was what he used, where he used the jets, our presidential jet, for internal trips. But then I want to ask, Alan is talking about a gift, that for the fact that John Mahama is using his brother's jet, it could be referred to as a gift. Was it a gift when we gave our presidential jet to George Weah of Liberia?
I don't understand.
George Weah of Liberia did not have an aircraft. We gave our aircraft to take him from one place to the other. Was it a gift? Was the president then expecting, was President Akufo-Addo expecting anything by way of contract or any favors? Or at the end of it, did President Akufo-Addo come and tell us what costs were incurred when we gave that jet to George Weah of Liberia? Let us be very, very, what shall I say, structured in the way we analyze some of these things. In the first place, we had a president where there were so many chairs in the Jubilee House, so many chairs everywhere, but he imported a chair that had a whole V8 allocated to it, moving around.
I don't understand.
President Akufo-Addo had a special chair that was being moved around this country in a V8, an air-conditioned V8. Nobody complained about it. Even as he's left, we don't know whether he's taken it or it is public property, because if it's public property, it needs to go to the museum. Probably he didn't feel comfortable sitting on the chair, and that was why he decided to make his own chair. And therefore, if His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is not comfortable with our jet as it is right now...
Well, the critics are insisting
that
well and good, but according to the Code of Conduct for Public Officers, and appropriately, Ellen puts the phrase, he is the topmost. So just declare it.
Declare what?
That I'm being gifted a gift, a service.
It has not been gifted to him. He has been using that same jet around.
When he was not president.
Whether he was president or not, but at the end of the day, we saw a president who left that presidential jet and said it was even like the sittings were so short for his legs. He wanted a shower in it. He wanted all manner of things in it. At the end of it, he had his own way. He chartered the most expensive according to African standards. But we didn't see anything wrong with that. And he used those same jets to travel the world. Did we talk or not? Did he mind us? So this is even coming closer home. This is a brother. He has given the jet to him. He has not built any state agency that this is what. Maintenance is on him. Crew is on him. Fuel is on him. So if it is a gift, okay, there are still early days yet. He has not finished using the gift. When he finishes using the gift, he will make an invoice and send it to government for you to be aware that his brother has granted him a jet and this is how much it costs and therefore it must go to state coffers.
This matter, is it contentious or not?
Can your brother kill you?
No.
Your brother loves you, isn't it?
Usually it's rare.
What is it? Cain
Cain and Abel, the story in the Bible. That's the direct response.
No,
Cain killed his brother.
No, I said, will your brother kill you?
Muhammad,
Under normal
Why is it that
circumstances,
when I'm talking,
please, let's ladies, let's
will your brother kill you?
Cain killed his
under
brother.
normal circumstances now.
Under normal circumstances, no. Cain and Abel, it was envy that ended it. You see, we are talking about a gift. You see this phone of mine? You said now I should declare everything. This phone was bought for me by
Your sister.
no
I've known you, many of your things, your sister gives it to you.
my daughter.
Your daughter. Is it a computer or what?
It's not a computer,
Very beautiful.
It's a phone.
Please declare it.
I'll declare it. It was given to me by one of my daughters on my birthday. It's a gift. It stays with me. My daughter didn't say that the phone that she has given to me, auntie, use it for maybe 3 days, 4 days, and I'll come for it. He said, here, take. The jet that His Excellency John Mahama is using is not a gift. It's a stopgap measure, a temporary occupation and usage.
Stop.
Gap measure.
Gap.
Measure.
Measure.
A temporary occupation and usage.
Temporary
Occupation and usage.
occupation
And usage.
and usage.
Yes. Anytime Mr. Ibrahim Mahama wants that jet for his own rounds, he can come for it. So it is not a gift. So I hear people saying, I'm not a lawyer, but I hear lawyers saying you should pay gift tax. It is not a gift. You see, the brother has seen the. So where is that jet? The Ghana one. Where is it? If it is available and it is sitting and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is not using it, then you can say that he has abandoned the official one and using a private one. So, it is at no cost. When His Excellency John Dramani Mahama went to Kumasi for the Dakwesi Day, he took the jet. Do you get me? He went with people. Granted that they were going to take hour or passion, they would have to buy air fares for those people. And it is not cheap to get a ticket on by air, travel by air. So it's also of a convenience. Now, as we stand, the MPP was not ready to see a defeat. So they did business as usual. Because they were just renting jets to travel around, they didn't really care about the fact that whether the official jet is there or it is not. So they just, I think, maybe left it somewhere and forgot about it. So this one, we should be grateful to Mr. Ibrahim Mahama.
Okay, we're grateful.
We should be grateful.
The argument is that
I am saying
he's
that
gifting you a service.
He's
of his
not
jet.
gifting anything. He is helping us out. We should be grateful to Mr. Ibrahim Mahama for giving his jet to his brother to use for Ghana. This is somebody who loves this country. We should stop doing that. We should stop doing that. Enough. If somebody he's a Ghanaian, that is his brother. So because he's a president, he no longer has family. If I use this Kwame's car, so I should go and yes, my brother. Do you get me? He is not. You say he's not bringing. do you know what?
That will give them debt.
Please.
No, please. Let's have a conclude, please.
Please, the two arguments are different. You have somebody who always had about 55 people out of his family in government. Ellen, please don't misbehave. Please, you are going off board. No, you are going off board.
No, it's okay, please.
Please, they are talking about a situation where Nana Addo had about 55 members of his family in government. We are talking about nepotism. This is different from somebody who says that I want to help my brother. Because if, for instance, if Ibrahim didn't offer his jet, we were going to rent a jet for him. We are going to rent a jet for His Excellency John Mahama. Do you get me? We were going to do that at the cost on the payroll of Ghana. And now this money has been saved. I do not think that Mr. Ibrahim Mahama is going to say that his brother should pay back the use time.
Actually, he's been using it for.
Even when he was.
I think I've seen the entourage of Menshia use it.
Yes, yeah. I'm telling you that
that's the Jata jet.
But most people use the Jata jet like in high places, and he doesn't complain. So why should his brother use it and today is a problem?
I don't understand.
I'm saying that you are saying that Menshia even use it. I don't know about this one. But
I'm telling you.
Okay, so today
there are videos even around.
Okay, today his brother is using it. So on tuning son of a is that what you are saying? On tuning son your intestines. It's in there. That is what is doing everything in your body for you mostly. You should throw it out and bring in something else. That is his brother, for Christ's sake, and he's helping. If we don't want him to help, then we should all agree that we are going to rent a jet.
Well, Ellen asked a specific question, and I thought that was a very prudent question. Is it in lieu?
It's mystery.
In lieu of what?
Well, you never know.
No, I'm saying the man has not brought an invoice. The man who was the man has not brought an invoice that office of the president pay ABCD for the use of the jet by my brother. There was no pre-contract or a contract to the effect that as my brother uses this jet, you pay time use, you pay fuel, you pay maintenance. He has not asked for it.
Right.
Do you understand? The fact that his brother has a jet, does it make it wrong? This is what I was talking about. His brother is hardworking. Everybody knows what Ibrahim does. Ibrahim is not, we know what he does and not today. Who goes explain to you? No. People are disturbing.
Just wrap up so that.
Do you get me? So the point, my thoughts are being, there's so much.
You think it's deliberate, eh?
Yeah. So the point is that I don't think there's even, we shouldn't even spend airtime
discussing it.
There are more important things to discuss. There is a virus that has killed 8 people in Tanzania. Yeah. We are quiet about it. We don't know the trajectory. We don't know where this virus is flying from. And we are talking about jets. You see me, if there's something wrong with the jet, they are looking at it. If the jet is okay, why did at a point, I think 2022, the MPP government came and said that they want to buy a new jet? Have you forgotten? Yes, I even wrote a statement on it. That they were going to buy a new jet. So if this jet is it the same Gulfstream that Rollins bought, or is another Gulfstream?
No, that's another one.
Okay, if the Gulfstream, there's a problem with the Gulfstream, we should all look at it. What is the lifeline of that Gulfstream? Has it exceeded this lifeline? Or is within? Can we sell and add money to maybe get a brand new one? We should look at all this. The president's travel is key. He has to be safe. Every president has to be safe, but not at a high expense.